Hello, my name is Mary Chase, and I represent the League of Women Voters. Thank you very much, Madam Chair and members of the committee. The League of Women Voters strongly supports the 2163. The League has been fighting for equality for women since 1920. It is a national organization with affiliates in all 50 states, and our positions are arrived at after an intense period of study and careful consideration on different perspectives on issues by leagues in each state throughout the United States. It advocates for issues but is nonpartisan. And I mention that because of the great number of people who have weighed in upon this. It has carefully studied the arguments concerning abortion and the Roe v. Wade decision, and has for 40 years supported the Supreme Court's decision declaring a woman's right to privacy, which the court based on the 14th Amendment's concept of personal liberty and restrictions upon state action. The laws identified in the Reproductive Health Care Act, which prohibit abortion, are denying a woman the right to make her reproductive choices. And of course, this has been mentioned over and over again today. These are unconstitutional and have been for decades. And Senator Nesselbush took away my next question, that shouldn't unconstitutional laws be struck down, and had indicated that some laws are automatically deleted. Why aren't outdated laws deleted automatically? The Roe v. Wade decision guaranteeing a woman's right to privacy has assured her being able to have sovereignty over her body, over her own body. For government, institutions, or others to attempt to dictate what she may and may not do is nothing less than an invasion of her privacy, as well as a matter of equity. We would have to ask ourselves if it is equitable that half the population of the state, or half the population of the world, for that matter, and our country should be subject to control while the other half is not. And I'm in no way advocating that the other half should have no control over their bodies as well. While Roe v. Wade has for over 40 years assured the right to privacy of reproductive choices, it is under threat at the federal level. As has been cited already, there's an unmitigated effort by the current administration in Washington to eliminate access to abortion, as well as contraceptive care. It is using the executive orders, drafting laws to eliminate access, such as closing clinics which provide abortion, among other services, by inserting anti-abortion language into bills even unrelated to the bill topic, by banning insurance policies which cover abortion, and even banning references to abortion. Roe is being threatened, and is being threatened in Rhode Island. It's being threatened by legislation introduced to chip away at access, such as some bills on tonight's agenda. The right to privacy of choice has been for years an ongoing battle in Rhode Island with the Reproductive Health Care Act, such as the one being considered this evening, forever being held for further study, and never given the opportunity for a floor vote, despite clear and repeated evidence that the majority of citizens in this state support access to abortion, as many as 70% by some measures I've read. The League feels it is time that this bill come to the floor of the House for a vote, and very strongly urges passage, both here and on the floor. And thank you and very much. I would also just mention the League is against the other bills that have been heard.